Hi everybody, and a warm welcome to the National Bank Stadium in Karachi. The Kings against Islamabad United today. Two teams in form. Islamabad seemingly above the altar, really, playing fantastic cricket at the moment. Karachi Kings, two good performances, one less good that cost them dear. But a lot of good players on view today, not least those two captains, David Warner and 𝐄𝐍𝐆𝐋𝐈𝐒𝐇. Maximum points then for United, 4 points for the Kings, along with Lahore Qalandars. The players arrive at the ground, always a bit of nerves around, but they play an awful lot of cricket. There's a good cricketer, that man often wins a match with his own bat or ball. And I think the general feel in the tournament is of energy. And I know the crowds here at the National Bank Stadium haven't been as good as other venues. McKine hung in the air, the call was dead right, and he chose to bowl first.
Yeah, Karachi, with a win in the last match, will be hoping that they continue in the same fashion. They've just made a single change. Saad Baig, the emerging under-19 captain of Pakistan, comes in, but it's about the top three. James Wins is an excellent touch. Remember, he's got 100 and a 70. David Warner had a bit of a start, but they're hoping the top order comes to party.
Well, the men in red, the defending champions, have shown great consistency with bat and ball. As a bowling unit, they've taken 30 wickets already. And it's the tall West Indian has taken 9 wickets thus far. They've got 2 changes to their squad. And Ben Doshas comes in, and Mohammad Nawaz.
Lift off. Ben Doshas against Tim Seifert. We're away. There's a swish if ever I saw one. Gentlemen, come on, give us a moment, JP, on... Oh, hang on. I think it was just the rush of wind as that bat swished, surely. Azam Khan isn't keen, 𝐄𝐍𝐆𝐋𝐈𝐒𝐇, he's not keen. Oh, got him! What about that? Whoa! Nazim Shah! And such a big fish to catch.
Well, David Warner spoke at the toss about the anticipation of the Australian soil and sees the back of him. Nazim Shah finds the good length, a little bit of movement back into him, and clips the top of off stump. Great start in the end for Karachi. It's 5 for 1.
Handy runs, a boundary, but not off the bat.
Yeah, first boundary for the Karachi Kings.
Got him, he loves it. Another full ball doing the damage. Oh, Jason Holder, you're on a run.
You saw him sort of hone in on that back of the length, but on this occasion, in the last ball of the over, attempts to go full and straight at the stumps, and success. Man of the moment for the Karachi Kings. 2 out of the 3 games has been the man of the match. Karachi now, 22 for 2.
Good shooting, a boundary. Saad Baig, thank you.
Yeah, first boundary off the innings, off the bat.
Got hold of that, and he said that nicely. That's 4. That was savage. Seifert's had a go at that beautifully.
Short delivery. He's not very quick. He's a leading wicket taker, sure. But he picked up the short delivery perfectly in front of square for the boundary.
Very well hit that. That's a terrific drive through extra cover for 4. That's screamed away for a boundary. 41 for 2. Slice that away, he's found a gap, going to pick up a boundary. Good stuff from Saad Baig.
Second game in PSL for Saad Beg. He played one game for Karachi King last year, got out on a beautiful delivery. Just outstump opened the face of the bat just to get that elevation and obviously to go over the point fielder.
That's not very well hit. That's sliced away. Another wicket. 𝐄𝐍𝐆 Khan into the attack, and he picks up a wicket straight away. Wickets are tumbling at exactly the right time at the moment for Islamabad United.
Well, Saad Beg had the same idea in terms of trying to go after the leg spinner. There's something in the way that he's played, in his footwork, particularly on the front foot, that I've picked up on. And it's actually cost him his wicket there. Very straight front leg when he's looking to drive. He was up and out of that one far too quickly. He goes for 20 from 17. Karachi slipped further into trouble, 61 for 3.
And takes him on, shouts off, catch it just over the fielder on the inner circle. This is excellent from Shadab, just lowering the batter in to take him on. Taken, all too easy. Funky dance moves as well. He's got a bright smile because he's picked up one, Imad.
Yeah, the struggle continues for Tim Seifert. Unfortunately, just couldn't get the timing in this innings. Trying to go straight over Imad's head. Doesn't quite get the elevation. And a handy catch. Those are never easy. They come back quite quickly. Yeah, you see the frustration. Imad Wazemi does a fantastic job. He's 37 balls for his 30 Tim Seifert. Karachi, 71 for 4.
And hence why they've lost shape while playing shots. Will that be the first boundary in 6 overs? Eventually from the tall West Indian, the ball creeped through into the boundary. 14 done, 81 for 4.
5 overs to go now. And up goes that finger straight away, so that's another one. They are tumbling. Good and proper when runs required at this stage. It's not easy, but they don't want to lose wickets.
Kings are in big trouble here. We're into 16th over, and that's their fifth wicket. Let's have a look. Oh yes, the straighter one. Missed it completely. Bang on. Bullseye. Middle stump. Irfan departs. 0 for 5. Karachi Kings in trouble. 89 for 5.
Yeah, there might have been glove involved there. Yep, straight away, walked. Off he went, Khushtu Shah, straight away. So that's a key batsman gone. Naseem Shah back into the attack, and he's picked up another stick.
What a bowler. He is improving every day. He's getting better and better at all stages. Plenty of fans, young fans out there. And what a delivery. I think it made him really that awkward length for Khushtu Shah to handle. Really loving what Naseem Shah is doing right now. 17 for Khushtu Shah, 93 for 6.
Holder again.
Very, very good shot. The timing, got on top of the bounce. This will give him confidence. He's...
Saw him coming, chipped it up in the air, and now they're going to watch him go. Holder again, he can't do anything wrong.
Playing the right team and using those resources really, really well. Saw him coming down the pace, Shamir Jamal, and banged it short. Jason Holder, comfortable catch. Wickets are falling left, right and centre. Karachi Kings 7 down now after 18 gone.
Now that's a good connection, and that's gone for 6. Wow, that's been a rarity. That's the very first one we've had throughout the innings.
He can whack a pass for sure. The delivery wasn't the best against him. He looks for this kind of length when he's in the last 2 overs, and it was right in his slot.
Full toss, drilled. KFC bucket. Another scholarship. Good shots. Second 6.
Tempted Yorker. Didn't happen. Low full toss. Picked up beautifully by Abbas for his second 6.
Now that's gone high. How far has it gone? Yep, it's gone far enough for 6 more. This is terrific stuff right at the end.
The biggest of the lot, third one from Abbas Afridi. He's on 20 just off 6 deliveries. Another one into the gap. Let's have a look. One bounce into the 4. Brilliant hitting by Abbas.
That is brilliant.
And it's a dot ball to finish, we think. They want the wide, they're not going to get it. No, there's no wide there. So that's the end of the innings. 128 is where they end up. Outstanding work from Abbas. 24 off 9 deliveries. Let's have a look and see what happened so far. There's the Karachi Kings after they were asked to bat. Seifert, 30 off 37. Couldn't get going today. Tim Seifert is a fine player, but couldn't find the middle of his bat. Saad got 20 off 17. Kustil Shah, 23 balls, 17. And let's just go down to Abbas right at the end. Abbas Afridi was 24 off 9. It was really good stuff, and he was pretty much responsible for them getting to nearly 130. These bowling figures are really good. Just the 2 overs, that's all. Naseem just got a little bit of treatment towards the end, 2 for 29 off his 4 overs, bowled brilliantly right at the top. And Naseem and Holder picked up the 2 gun wickets of Warner and also James Vince. Yeah, it was bowled. And then Ahmad was great, and Shadab also terrific as well. So really good bowling from Islamabad United. Right, there's the target. That's what they need, Islamabad. 129. The ball is doing a bit, so the start of this innings is going to be seriously important.
Well, if you think about the opportunity to dominate in a power play, he's your man.
Well, that's a good ball to start off with. This is going to test Saibzada, who's in good form. Now, this surface has frustrated Warner. One hand off the handle, but still will do the job. One bounce, boundary, first one for Islamabad.
Well, we certainly saw this attempt from Tim Seifert in the first innings. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get the timing. And even though the hand comes off the bat, he still managed to get a big piece of it. And Farhan, well, he's been in sublime form.
Yeah, this outfield is quick. He's given up, and the right choice. Will race away. What a good shot from the man in form.
Yeah, you feel with the nature of the wicket, it's a stroke play wicket. It's not necessarily trying to muscle it too hard. He just stands tall, doesn't he? Not a lot of foot movement.
Yeah, just on the hips there. Worked away. Back-to-back boundaries. Yeah, he's not learning. That's an absolute freebie there. So 3 boundaries in the over. Hassan Ali's been spraying all over.
And he's got rhythm going in his batting. His poor bowling for sure, looking at the surface, but it's just a form of the individual Saibzada who's really making them bowl poorly.
That's high up, but still in the vacant zone. Probably will go all the way, yes. It's not working for Karachi bowlers.
It felt that it's not going to carry to the boundary because of the height on that. But he knew it. As he hit it, he knew he middled it. Those eyes just said it all.
Bottom end. Chance here. Big catch. Taken it. Beautifully done. David Warner kept his eyes on the ball, running backwards. He knew this was a big catch. Saibzada Farhan.
Change of ends for Hassan Ali. And into the attack, into the over, and gets the strike. What a catch by David Warner. Certainly favours the Jubilee safe hands for sure. Man in form, he has to go. He goes for 30. Islamabad, 34 for 1.
Oh, that's surprising. Just over. And that's gone for a 4. It was a good delivery. Amir was unable to stop that in that second attempt. Oh, got him! Got him! That one came in sharply, and Munro left the gate open.
Well, he's a wicket taker, had a poor over, the first one from the university end, a change of hand work. And it worked for Karachi King, giving again that backspin, nip-back delivery. Created that angle and also a bit of swing, a bit of seam. There was everything good about this delivery and celebration. Munro, another one man in form, gone early. He's gone for 4, he's 38 for 2.
Oh yes, got all of it. That's a very big hit. Over the cage and into the people.
What a strike. Just a little skip down the pitch. Ball got in perhaps a little tighter to him than he might have liked, but look at the adjustment, the quickness of the hands and the pureness of the strike.
He's a very good cricketer, this fellow. And now he goes down the ground. That's a hell of a shot on the up on this surface that isn't easy. Terrific counter-attack and an essential one. You can do it quickly. It skidded quickly off the surface. I didn't think that was going to go to the boundary, but the first bounce was almost as if there was a bit of dew out there, which I don't think there is, by the way, but it really seemed to skid. Beautifully placed and timed. I couldn't find the ball. I was searching around the park. I couldn't see it. 62 for 2. Oh, he's got it over mid-on nicely, actually. That's a pretty good stroke, in fairness. Shuffle of the feet, getting him nice and near the ball.
Yeah, just thought for a second he hadn't quite got enough of it, but what 𝐄𝐍𝐆𝐋𝐈𝐒𝐇 here, he had no doubt that he just got enough of the middle.
And looking to go big, and this is big. This is beauty. Just pick up nicely, nice and straight, got all the way.
It took them 21 deliveries to pick up another boundary.
Picked one beautifully here. What a shot. Shadab giving himself a little bit of room and just spanking it over cover for 6. 13 gone. 99 for 2.
That's worked away beautifully back on the square on that offside. Desperate dive. Not tall enough. 4 runs.
Yeah, you got a ball right length, but also right pace also, because you ball quickly, it comes onto the bat nicely. You can use that pace, and very nicely played by Azam Khan.
Yeah! Bowled him! Knocked back that off pole, into the attack, and he's picked up a wicket.
Athar Ali Khan, you were right, he should have been bowling a lot earlier. Picked up a wicket, a big wicket in the first over. I think he was playing for a bit of spin. Ball just went with the arm and hit the off timber. Azam Khan gone now. Played a sensible knock. 31 of 30 deliveries, 103 for 3. Round the wicket, Hassan Ali, and dealt it beautifully. That's the wrong length, and Nawaz is very capable of putting those bad deliveries away.
Doing the right thing, hitting straight. Very good connection. Doesn't mind getting underneath the ball. Nawaz, that's a really good shot. Good control, didn't try and overhit it.
Nicely played, fine. It probably will go all the way to the boundary. Another boundary.
It was nicely played, wasn't it? So what do we think, guys? For example, let's swing the toss around and say it had been won by Karachi Kings and they'd bowled first. Do we think there would have been a different story, or is one side playing a lot better than the other?
I think one side is playing a lot better than the other, in my opinion. This is my opinion.
Oh, just punches it down the ground. I mean, kind of dismissive, disdainful almost. as that flies away off the middle of the bat. What a good shot, dropping the bat down on it late, and it whistles to the boundary.
Stop him from hitting the ball in that sort of area. As Mark Nicholas pointed out, he played it so late.
Oh, what a way to finish that. And I think Shadab is saying, well, what a joke all that was. I could have hit you for 4.
Yeah, he missed a full delivery. He tried to play towards third man for a single, but missed the ball. Middle stump gone. And Shadab is saying, what are you on about, buddy? You almost won. Level the score. We have 6 wickets in hand. Shadab goes for 47. Islamabad 128 for 4.
Oh, it's the end of the match. That is an anticlimax, if ever there was one. We were going to run those 2 balls together, the daft one and the killer one. And in the end, David Warner's face tells you what you need to know. He isn't happy, not at all, but a thoroughly convincing performance from Islamabad United, Butch. Yep, just to remind ourselves of Farhan making 30. He's in such good touch. Azam Khan, I thought he looked pretty good. Quite nice to see him at the top of the order. Such a natural cricketer. Nothing tonight for Colin Munro, but he's at a good tournament. And then Shadab Khan with 47. So there you have it, a couple for Hassan Ali. Absolutely the standout in that attack. He really came at them, sprinting in as he does, hustling away. But it just wasn't to be the Karachi Kings night. And they will be concerned. As I say, let's listen to David Warner in the interview and let him evaluate the importance of the toss, and Shadab Khan at the presentation. 128 for 7, playing 129 for 4. The victory by 6 wickets. It'll keep them way ahead at the top of the table with a good net run rate. And what's happened really is that Islamabad United have had all their players performing. They're able to swap players in and out, knowing that they've got, well, 15 of them have played so far, and they know that the more of those they have in form, the better, should they have injuries or losses of form or whatever. So they're handling their structure extremely well.